While on my walk on a sunny day, I did not see many bugs at the park while walking our dog. I looked under rocks, around trees, under bricks, anywhere I thought bugs would be hiding. My second option was to go to the zoo and look around at the water at the beach. I talked to someone who worked at the zoo, and she said that they had some bugs in an exhibit, but they would not let me in because I had to schedule an appointment. Feeling defeated, I went home. On my way home, I noticed that there was a bunch of bugs all over my house. I thought they were lightning bugs at first, but after I did further research on them, I found out that they were box elder bugs. As I walked around my house, I noticed they were all over, and my neighbors' houses too. They seemed to be everywhere, but I could not find a clear source of the bugs. They just seemed to be coming from the house. They were only on the houses, and they weren't on the leaves or the ground. I also noticed that on the walls, there was also a bunch of ladybugs that were covering the exterior along with the box elders. I didn't know much about either bugs, so I wanted to research more about them and hopefully find out why they were all over our house and not on the landscape. When I did a Google search, I found immediately that these bugs are a pest to most, and many people try and get rid of them. These bugs are considered a fall bug because they emerge when the weather changes and the fall weather starts to come. They are considered tree bugs, even though I did not see them in any trees. They are also in the same family as stink bugs and cicadas. All of these bugs are in the same category because of their piercing and sucking mouth parts. These bugs are easy to identify as they all look the same. They're long and black with red accents. Their bodies have an ovular shape to them. They have red beady eyes and long legs that are underneath their wings. These bugs cause no harm, but can stain things in your house due to their color and can release an unpleasant smell when they are crushed. These insects are known for sucking the juice or sap out of the plant and the trees they are drawn to. They like maple trees, elm trees, and box elder trees, to which their name comes from. They can alter their appearance of leaves, as they can become discolored or even alter the shape of the exterior of the leaf. They can be harmful for the tree because they cause premature leaf dropping in the fall, which significantly weakens the plant. They are a nuisance to have in your personal space because they are ugly, and when there are lots of them, it's much of an eyesore. Their poop also causes staining, which can be damaging to houses or paneling that they decide to land on. The sticky residue that is left behind with their feces is called honeydew, and a lot of things get stuck on it, which could lead to be more of an eyesore or even gross for your home. When the fall weather starts to get cold for these bugs, they seek a warmer environment, which is why they linger on houses and doors, so they try to get inside. If they do get inside, they are not harmful insects and want to bite, but they can cause some allergies as they are coming from outside. And also, no one wants insects in their house because it's gross for people to look at and also to have around food. They could also leave their feces inside, which can also stain floors or couches or wherever the insects get about your house. The first line of prevention to keep these pesky insects from out of your house is to make sure all of your doors and windowsills are properly sealed so that these box elders do not enter. Since I am living in an old house, I have noticed some of these insects have been on the inside of my front door and around our entranceway, as our door is not the most sealed. There are insect repellents, such as diatomaceous earth, which, when sprayed, dehydrate the bug so it slowly dies. All you have to do is spray it on your cracks and crevices and windowsills so that it kills these insects before they enter your house. In my case, you could also spray the outside of the house if the insects continue to be a nuisance on the outside. These chemicals are not harmful for humans or pets, but do the job for getting rid of these box elders. If you do not like the idea of killing insects, you could put them in a jar and bring them to a tree far away from your home. If you try and take matters into your own hands and squash them, they will leave their stench, so that's not the recommended method. An at-home remedy for getting rid of these insects is to spray a mixture of dish soap and water on them, and it will help disintegrate them until they get too fragile and die. Other at-home remedies are essential oils. Scents such as mint or eucalyptus or even sage and lavender will help keep these insects away from your space. Now that I have learned more about these specific insects and found out the true reason why they are lingering around my house to escape the cold weather, I'm going to try some of these at-home remedies to try and get rid of them before they enter my home. I'm glad I did research on box elders, and now I could use my learned information to help the spread of these insects and protect my house from these nuisances.